I've been keeping a little secret from you guys because after more than 5 years, it is now time to say goodbye to my beloved island.
We were flying back to Germany just for 10 days for my sister's wedding, but still, it felt strange, like stepping into a life that used to be mine, a life that somehow I had outgrown. Coming back, I expected everything to feel normal again, but it didn't. I kept catching myself thinking, how strange, all signs are in German. How strange, the cars, the trees, the air even. And that's when I realized normal isn't Germany anymore. Normal now means Sardinia. That's a confusing thing to realize, that the place that used to be home now feels foreign. But Sardinia still doesn't fully feel like home either. There are moments I don't understand the language, the culture, or even the way people think. It's like I belong to both places and at the same time to neither. But maybe that's not something to be sad about. Maybe it's a blessing to have two homes, two lives, two worlds that shaped me. To know how people live, love and dream in two places. To have family here and family there. To have grown beyond one version of myself. Coming back, I saw how much Sardinia has changed me, how it taught me to slow down, to be content, to stop chasing and start living. My restless soul finally feels peaceful. Sometimes I still miss the simplicity of having just one home, one version of life. But in the end, I wouldn't trade this for anything, because now, wherever I go, a part of me is already home.
So part of me is definitely so happy and even a little relieved to be back here in Sardinia, because the truth just is that Sardinians are just some of the most serene and positive people I've ever met in my life, and going back to Germany has just made that even more clear once again. You know, going back to Germany always feels like meeting back up with my old self that I was when I was still living there. It's made me even more grateful that I am so lucky to have the opportunity to live in a different culture and also to be able to learn from it with all its ups and downs that I've mentioned earlier. You know, I just feel so much happier and content with my life here, and honestly, it's not because I live to some of the most beautiful beaches in the world and definitely get a lot more sun hours in my life now, but it's thanks to the life lessons that the Sardinian culture has taught me. The truth just is that no move in the world will ever make you happier or make your life better. Maybe in the beginning, but you know, like, your experience of life depends on what you have inside you, inside your mind. And in order to change that towards a more happy outlook on life, you really don't need to move to a Mediterranean island. The only thing you need is tiny little nudges into the right direction of thought. And that's exactly what I want to explore in my next videos. The ways how Sardinia has changed my outlook and my ways of life. I just hope that by sharing my own journey, I can inspire you to see your own life differently. And maybe that allows you to create a happier and more positive life for yourself, no matter where you are. Because like I said, the experience of your life depends on what's in there. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that that's something you're gonna be interested in, and see you in the next video. Bye from Sardinia.